Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Yeah, I haven't done anything online for a while. Just either haven't had the time or haven't had the emotional energy. But today I'm here, energized and having the time. So, yeah, we've got Mercury in retrograde, and we just had a new moon 2 days ago. The energy was kind of crazy. So, it still kind of is, but with the new moon now waxing and waning, waxing, I suppose. Yeah, it's getting a little better. Typically, new moons don't bother me as much as a full moon, but I haven't looked into all my planets and looked into the astrology to see like what actually is going on for me specifically, and then for this area on the planet. Just haven't done it. Sometimes we just don't. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Hi, I'm Lisa Lovestone. Cheers. Here's my matcha, a little bit left of my matcha that I was having this morning. I forgot I still had some. I could drink matcha all day, but it'd keep me awake even with the little bit of caffeine. I'm Lisa Lovestone. I'm a Reiki master and Reiki drummer and intuitive. I do guided meditations, and I do oracle card readings. And today I'm here to do an oracle card reading, and I'm really drawn to purple today, obviously. This is lavender. It's called Lovely Lavender. Anyway, so I'm going to do an oracle card reading for us. I hope everyone out there is doing okay or doing wonderful, whichever the situation could be. I was so proud. If you don't know, I also rescue cats. I do TNR here in Augusta, Georgia. And so my son, who is he works a full-time job, but he also is a volunteer firefighter in Felton, California. And he and his crew, his teammates, they rescued a kitty from the tree, because Felton is in the mountains up above Santa Cruz, and Santa Cruz is on the beach, and then you go up the mountain, and it's pretty steep to get up there. And there's Felton, tiny little town in the mountain, and my son is a volunteer firefighter, and they rescued a kitty from a tree. That made me so happy. I was kind of sad he wasn't the one that went up the tree and up the ladder, but he held the ladder, and he was part of the team, and it's the team that the teamwork that makes the dream work, right? So yeah. So these cards are really popping out at me, so good golly. Okay, well, we've got our three. So this is the Keepers of Light. I really like this deck. So I'm gonna do a reading from this deck. Excuse me, you know I yawn, but I typically don't yawn in the daytime. That's it for my matcha. I don't really want to have an empty cup near me. We want full cups. Fullness of blessings and abundance. Okay, so earlier, I just grabbed my lapis lazuli and I just held it. It was calling to me, and I just felt this swirling love and light energy swirling around me with the lapis lazuli blue and white colors swirling around me. I'm seeing it now, even just swirling around me, because I walk in truth, I walk in justice, I walk in love and light. And the universe is just really wanting to protect me today. And am I grateful for that? Yes, I am. So, let's do the reading. Today is July 15th, 2026. Okay. Oh, look. I think I had this one not long ago. Hope. We need to always have hope. Don't ever let go of hope. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Yeah. It's really important to choose loving thoughts, because otherwise you can get yourself into a really bad place. Am I right? Okay. Oh, Kuan Yin. I have 2 Kuan Yin decks. Hi, Kuan Yin. Purple. Kuan Yin. Care and compassion. Choose to be love. So, I guess we're talking about love today. And guess what else I have? Dun, dun, dun. I'm an Aquarius, so I don't know if that's why I'm so drawn to purple, but I'm definitely drawn to amethyst. I have been all my life. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Okay, for everyone involved. Boy, that doesn't sound heavy at all. More purple. Saint Germain and his purple flame. Karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Yeah, there's drama in my apartment building. Always, because the girl next door is full of drama, and she cannot sit still if there's not drama happening. So I really, really try to stay away from her. She's toxic. She is toxic. Anyway. Saint Germain. I seriously doubt that's what he looks like, but that's not how I imagine him. Saint Germain. Karma releasing. I love purple and I love yellow. Very interesting. Okay, let's get on with it. All right, so usually I do the reading as I pick up the cards, but you know what? I don't have any rules. I just do as the spirits lead, as I am guided. Alrighty then. So hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Now this reading is for you, the collective, These free readings are for the collective. It's for all of us. It's for you, it's for me. Okay? This is how we get through our week with something to lift us up, to build us up, right? Because that's what we need to be doing, building each other up, not tearing each other down. Okay? Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So, for me, I struggled with self-worth for the majority of my life. I still struggle with it, but not at that capacity. I do walk with intention and self-esteem, good, healthy self-esteem, most of the time. But I still have moments or days or sometimes when things feel really heavy, my self-esteem can be shaky for a week or two. So, yeah. So this card is also for me because I'm coming out the other end of just feeling like I deserve more, that I deserve better, that this is all I'll ever have, this is all I'll ever know. And it's amazing how even though my self-esteem when I was younger was really bad, I also had a lot of good energy where I made things happen for myself. And I don't really do that anymore. I mean, I don't know if my age has anything to do with it or if it's my lack of ambition. I'm not really sure. Maybe a combination of the both. So I'm just being real with you guys. I've been struggling for a few weeks and I'm coming out the other end of it. I've been feeling better for the last few days. I feel pretty darn good today. So this is saying to me, and maybe it's saying the same thing to you, that we need to recognize our divine worth. Okay? And if you don't believe you are divine, let me break something down for you. So I think most of us who are spiritually inclined can agree that there is a source of energy, a source, whether it be God or, Allah means God, so it's the same. But that this source from which all things come, right? All things come. That means you and I came from the same source. This planet came from the source. The other planets, the sun, the moon, the stars, all the people, all the beings that live on all the other planets, all the beings floating around in the sky, all came from the same source. So if that source is divine and you came from that, you and I are also divine in that sense, right? And maybe in every sense, right? So recognize your divine worth. You are worthy. I am worthy. Choose loving thoughts. And I've been catching myself for the last 2 days with negative thoughts. And I even went there with something that I saw happen, and I was thinking in a positive light, like how that could be used for positive. And then me, because I see things in a broad spectrum, I don't see things small. I see the bigger picture most of the time. I'm an Aquarius. Okay, that's what we do. We have foresight. We see the future before it happens. You know, we feel it, we see it, we know it. I mean, not all Aquariuses. There's Aquariuses out there that are emotionally or spiritually kind of just dead. They're in the dead zone. But the awakened Aquarius. So I caught myself, I don't remember what the situation or the topic matter was, but I was seeing the good that could come from this whatever. And then I was driving down the road and all of a sudden I flipped it. Oh, but the negative side of this is blah, 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 blah. And I was like, Lisa, stop. You're thinking negative. Stop. And I'm just having this conversation with myself as I'm driving from Grovetown back to Augusta. And I was like, just stop. And I stopped myself. I didn't allow myself to go there. I turned my consciousness to other things. Usually if I start thinking about my kitties or my son, I'm okay. I just think happy thoughts, and those are my happiest thoughts. So, yeah. So we can control our thoughts. It can be really hard when you first are starting to do that, but with practice, like anything, you get better. Like anything you practice that, you get better. So this is just more of what I already know to be true. We need to manage, and we need to be in charge of our thoughts. Okay? So that's enough about that as far as what I'm going to interpret, the stories I'm going to tell you. What does the book say? Hope is an angel who is dedicated to promoting the idea that we on earth are loved. We are cherished and supported by the kingdom of heaven. So, you know, I don't believe in heaven. Heaven is not a place. Heaven is a frame of thought. But let's continue. She is all about helping us see the light beyond whatever darkness we are in. Traveling as part of a holy trinity, faith, hope, and charity, faith, hope, and love, she helps us recognize that hope isn't about wishing for something good to happen or help to arrive, but trusting that support is already present. And Bashar, who's a Sasani, Bashar says that you will have what you need when you need it. So this kind of goes along the same thing. So hope is trusting that support is already present. Hope is the twin flame of Archangel Gabriel. She has a gentle presence, but she is absolutely glorious. Angels don't have a gender, so I should not be saying she, but you know, I need to stop focusing on the minute things. She is absolutely glorious. She sings sweet harmonies to us, and these songs are waves of love, washing away anything that stands between us and self-love and self-acceptance. Angels are gathering around you in celebration that you are finally willing to see how loving and lovable that you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. It seems that you are really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department. But know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on Hope to shine her golden light upon you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you. All of us. And they're grateful that you're giving yourself the same support. Our angels love all of us. We all have angels, right? My spirit guide Shar, she's here. My spirit guide, my grandmother, she's right here. And my guardian angel is like right here, and then just kind of around. And this is really weird, and this is kind of not embarrassing, but frustrating. I'm trying to think of my grandmother's name. Ida. Because I kept thinking Edith, Esther. Ida. My grandmother Ida. She's right here. Ida Chesley. She was a Chesley. Not a lot of Chesleys in the United States. She was a Chesley, and she married my grandfather, Gifford. She became Ida Chesley Gifford. For a while, I changed my name from Lisa Gifford to Lisa Chesley, and I kind of liked it. Then I went back to Gifford, and then, of course, if you know the story where Lovestone came about, then now I'm Lisa Lovestone-Gifford. Okay, so that's Hope. Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin doesn't mess around. She is one powerful lady. Care and compassion. Choose to be love. So don't just walk in love, be love. What does love look like, right? Be that. Love is patient. Be that. Love is kind. Be kind. Be patient. Love is not self-serving. So be selfless. Love is patient, love is kind, love endures. Be enduring, right? Love has hope, is hope. Be hopeful. Love is giving. Be giving, right? This is like finding gratitude. 5 things to be grateful for. This is kind of the same thing. What does love look like? And be that, right? Be hopeful. Be kind. Be giving. Be understanding. Be patient. Be love, walking on 2 feet, right? Or buzzing around in a wheelchair. Be love. Be that. Be what love is. Love does not seek its own, but seeks what is for all, right? And, so do what is right for everyone involved. That is love. That is love in action. Love is an action verb. Offer a helping hand. And I'm not going to toot my own horn, so I won't go there. But yeah, okay. So, Kuan Yin, girl, she is just the essence of love. And she wants to help us be the essence of love, to be love. So that is what Kuan Yin is all about. Let's see what the book says. Kuan Yin. It's going to be way back here. Oh, I'm going to PQ. PQ. Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is a bodhisattva which means Buddha-like, and the goddess of mercy, compassion, and love. Though she's acknowledged in Buddhism and the traditions of China, she goes beyond religion and warms the heart of all who call on her. She has a strong connection to healing energy in particular. To healing energy, and in particular Reiki, and encourages people to offer care, forgiveness, and compassion to themselves and to others. Compassion is about recognizing the spirit in others. It's about seeing that they come from that same source that you do. So guess what? When you are walking love, and walking in love, there's no room for hate. There's no room for hate. So if you hate something or hate someone, right? But it's time to do a little something and get yourself back in that good place where your thoughts are focused on love. First of all, the keepers of the light want to acknowledge all the service and commitment you have offered to others. You are all love. If you are finding it difficult with anyone at the moment, The best way you can move forward is to go beyond wanting to understand why or how they are the way they are. Just move beyond their behavior, mistakes, and challenges. This card brings a message of friendship and care, helping you see that those around you do have the best intentions, even if it doesn't always seem that way. Move into compassion and develop a greater understanding. This will elevate your spirit and connection to love. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Saint Germain. That must be his symbol on the back. It's got the moon, the all-seeing eye, which is also sun energy. And then it looks like some male energy. I don't know. The symbol behind his head. Make room for good energy. And that's pretty much where I'm at right now, is just making room for good energy. And you can't make room for good energy if there's all the negative energy in you, surrounding you. Get it out. I cleansed my whole apartment just like an hour ago. I just had to cleanse it. Just had to. Saint Germain was born in France in the 18th century and is said to have been given a new identity because he was the love child of two very powerful people. He was well educated and able to rub shoulders with royalty. He was also deeply interested in magic, alchemy, and the cosmos, and able to perform real-life miracles and turn lead into gold. Now he helps us move beyond social limitations to connect with the right people for the highest good. He's still a master alchemist and able to help us turn whatever is laden in our life into something that is golden. His twin flame is Lady Portia, and she is the keeper of the... Okay, stop. Ugh. His twin flame is Lady Portia, and he is the keeper of the violet flame. The powerful etheric retreat where we can release karma. And I create a pyramid box wherever I'm at, and I pull in all negative energies and I put it in the box filled with the violet flame, and I shut the door, and I ask Saint Germain to transmute the negative bad energy. And then I just send it to the universe. I don't open the door back up. I just send it into the universe. And I ask like Archangels Michael and Gabriel to just take it and go do with it whatever they will, right? So if the energy's been transmuted, they can release it, and it's transmuted negative energy. So, but, you know, I put it in the box. I let them deal with it. I put it in the box. Karma is the spiritual law of cause and effect. We experience many levels of karma. Some we inherit from our family, and some from the people we keep helping out of problems they keep creating. Saint Germain is here now to clear your energy so that you no longer have the weight of the world or your loved one's world on your shoulders. Be aware that an old pattern is leaving your life and creating space for something more loving to enter. Visualize yourself surrounded by a fiery violet cloak to release all the karma you no longer need. Can you do that? Can you visualize a violet cloak coming around you, wrapping itself around you, and then just letting it absorb karma that you don't want, that you don't need? Let it absorb it, right? Oh, just let it go. Release it. Okay. So that was a pretty decent read. I always like to add frosting to the cupcake. And I love this deck, Law of Positivism. And I'm going to pull one card. Aren't these pretty? I love this deck. Just love this deck. It's a pretty big deck. It fills up my hands. All right, spirit guides, guardian angel, host of heavenly angels. What card should I use as the one card for our positive thoughts of the day? It always ties together every time. Through faith and hope, I am divinely guided on my path. Through faith and hope, I am divinely guided on my path. Yeah, that's definitely the icing on the cupcake, is it not? If you ever wonder if these things can be divinely guided, just watch my videos every time. But that's because that's my heart's intention. That's all the difference right there. I don't need to be right. I just need to be guided and helpful and filled with good intentions for all, not just myself. Okay. Do you have complete faith in your path and remain hopeful in challenging times? Good question. I had a challenging time and I was losing my faith and hope. As individual souls embodied, we can sometimes feel like we need to be in control of everything to make life happen. We forget that we are part of a more extensive system and consciousness, and that all we need is provided in time. It is easy to get caught up in life's challenges and forget all of the love, abundance, and blessings we have and are worthy of. Nothing happens as a coincidence, and all are divinely guided and planned. We might think that things are not happening because we lack luck or opportunity, and we can feel resentful for this. When we transcend this state, we can fully accept life by accepting all of its blessings and lessons. Sometimes we need to give everything up to the divine, to the universe, to God, the eternal consciousness and trust that we have support, and that things take time. When we live and breathe hope and faith, not only do we enjoy the journey there, but we also live more at ease with the understanding that we are not in control of everything, and that everything has its divine timing. Allow yourself to rest in the divine plan and let life guide you. You can repeat these affirmations daily or weekly. A sacred number is 108. So you can repeat it 108 times to give it extra magic. I trust the path I am walking. I have full trust, hope, and faith in life. There is a divine plan for me. So, this book tells us to say that 108 times. That's once. No, I'm not going to say it 108 times on this video, but if you want to, you may. I might at bedtime, when I'm doing my writing in my journal, my gratitude journal. I trust the path I am walking. I have full trust, hope, and faith in life. There is a divine plan for me. The symbols that go with this card are the white dove, which is faith, deer, which is grace, and there's a deer, right? See the deer in the picture? Rose quartz, which is healing the heart, clear quartz, which is purification, and the crescent moon, which is cycles of life. See all that in the picture? And then there is the white dove up there at the top. There's the deer. There's the white crystals or clear quartz, whichever. And then there is the rose quartz. Did it say rose quartz? Yes, it did. So let's see, there's a lot of, oh, it's down here in the corner right here. Right here. There's rose quartz in the corner of the card. Then the crescent moon, which is right under the dove. Okay, so that is it for the day. Well, may we all walk in love and be loved for the rest of this week, and keep your thoughts on the positive, loving thoughts, and don't allow those negative thoughts to take seed. That is not your purpose or mine. That is not our path. Okie dokie, hokey pokey. Love and light. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Lisa Lovestone out.